Hello and welcome. I'm Sonia Davis, spiritual growth strategist, and I'm here with your weekly guidance for the week ahead, starting today, Monday, the 6th of October. We are in October through to Sunday, the 12th. So, welcome. If you are new here, it's lovely to meet you. Please do come and say hi in the comments. I would love that. I love to know who you are, whereabouts in the world you're watching this. I'd love you to come and tell me. Please do like and subscribe as well while you're here. It really does help this channel. And if you've been here a while, thank you. I really appreciate you being here. And please do make sure you're subscribed as well, because it turns out there's an awful lot of people that watch this that aren't subscribed, and it does make a big difference to this channel when you subscribe. So thank you for that. So the week ahead, well, the really big news is the full moon in Aries on Monday night, Tuesday morning, depending on whereabouts you are in the world. And this is a really, really big full moon. It's the first full moon since we've come out of the eclipse portal last month. That was monumental. And there's a real theme alongside all the other astrology going on this week. There's a lot of Mercury, you've got Pluto in play, Scorpio energies happening. I'm not going to go into the details of the astrology. I'm not an astrologer, although I consume a lot of astrology information myself. I'm fascinated by it and I constantly learn more, but I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not going to dive into the actual astrology myself. But what I am going to do, because I'm an energy worker, that's my main thing, I use the influence of the moon and the other astrology to help me divine, I suppose, what the actual energies are for this week ahead. And that's how I work with my guides. And this week there is a real theme about you being true to yourself. The real question I want to invite you to think about is, who are you? This week is all about identity, your identity as a human on this planet, in this lifetime, in this incarnation. Who are you? Really, who are you? And I mean underneath all the masks, underneath all the expectations, all the societal influences, who are you? And all of the energies this week are all around knowing who you are, being confident in your identity, doing the work on yourself and with yourself and inside yourself with a degree of honesty and truth that you've probably not really gone to before. And then even if you have done all of that work and you really have that honesty with yourself, and some of you will and some of you won't, it's then about how you then show up in the world with that honesty as well of who you truly are, not having the masks in place, allowing yourself to be truly seen as the version of you that you really are, not the version that tries to fit in, that tries to conform, that tries to keep other people happy. This is a real week, particularly with that full moon in Aries. The full moon in Aries, the energy of that is, I'm here, this is me, this is my time. Use that energy, harness that energy, and all the other stuff going on with Mercury and Pluto and all the other things happening this week. Really use those energies to be really true within yourself, get really grounded and confident in who you are, what matters to you when no one's watching, being true within yourself and not even hiding those bits from yourself. We're moving into, we're heading towards Samhain, Halloween, at the end of this month, when the veil is at its thinnest in the year, and there's so much around the energy and potency of being able to work within your shadows and the bits of yourself that you don't like, the bits you don't enjoy, the bits that you try and hide away, sometimes even from yourself. Believe me, we've all had those moments where we go, oh, I don't like that bit of me. I'll pretend it's not there, or I'll hide it, or I'll ignore it, or I'll try not to look at it. This week is the week to go and look at it. Go and look at it so that you can accept it as part of who you are, because you are duality. You are everything. You are light and dark. You are shadow and brilliance. We all are. We all exist with duality. And that's the joy of being human, is that duality is there. It's meant to be there. So really think about the bits of yourself that you don't look at, you don't face up to. Now, you may have some stuff in your past, difficult stuff, trauma even, that you have maybe put in a box and gone, I'm going to ignore that. I'm not going to look at it. This is the week that you're going to be invited to open the box and release what's in there. Do that work this week. And if you want help with that, please do reach out to me, because that is my speciality. That's one of the things I'm absolutely here for, is to help you do that work. But really this week, it's about you and the essence of you and who you really are. And when you've done that work, it's then about how you show up to the world, how you allow other people to see you. Because if they don't see the whole of you, how can they respond to the whole of you? And that's where you get things like the superfluous friendships that don't really mean anything, or the challenging family dynamics where one person doesn't really understand you because you've never really shown them the whole of who you are. You keep part of yourself hidden. You won't find your tribe, your people, not really, unless you show up as the whole of you. And this week is inviting you into doing that. Let's grab some cards to help you with that process and ways that you can navigate that. So this week I'm using the Urban Crow Oracle. Love these cards. They really do say it as it is. They cut through the noise. They can be a bit brutal at times, but I've got 3 cards for you. And the first one we start with is card 37, Preparation. This is all about doing that work, doing that inner work, preparing yourself to love and accept yourself as who you really are, putting all the pieces in place, doing that deep work so that you can break through your own nonsense and the masks you hide from yourself, and then allow yourself to show them to the world. Because you can't do that unmasking to the world until you've done it to yourself first. If you're not confident in who you are, you can't show that to the world and stand there with confidence, go, here I am, this is me, take me or leave me, this is who I am, this is my truth, this is my honest self. Do the preparation work. That's what this card is saying. And be ready for what's to come, because when you do this work, you unlock so much. Honestly, there is so much coming up over the next, I mean, certainly 2026 is going to be one heck of a year. 2025 has been really difficult, really challenging, and it still is. This is the final phase from now until the winter solstice in December, 21st of December. This is the final phase of doing all this clearing out work. Really use these energies, because it really will help you, and it will make your 2026 so much brighter and better. Having done that preparation, having looked inside yourself, there will be parts of yourself that are ready to be released. And here we have card 20, Ghosts. I love this card. You see the shadow of all the other crows flying around there, and the headstones there. This card is saying it is time to let the ghosts of the past versions of you, the ways you've shown up, it's time to let those rest. It's time to let the shadows disappear. It's time to let the old things that don't serve you, that you release, let them rest. You don't need them anymore. So that relates to ways that maybe you show up for certain people in a certain way based on an experience you had 20 years ago even. It's going, no, that 20 years ago version of you doesn't exist anymore. Let that version of you rest. Be the version you are today. Be the crow that's flying, not the one that's in its shadow self, because it doesn't exist anymore, not in the real world. Stop flying around with those old versions of you and start to show the world who you really are now, today. There's a nowness, a real presence with this card. Let the past go. You don't need it anymore. It doesn't serve you. It's holding you back. Really getting that strong sense. This is about you and your ghosts and what hides inside you that you're still holding on to, whether that's cords from previous experiences or previous people or old friendships that you know have run their course. It's time to let them go so that you can fly forward. And the third card for this week, card 40, resistance. Now, this card is saying, look, this is not without its challenges. This is acknowledging this work is not easy, okay? And if you're prepared to go there, to do the work, yes, there will be resistance. The crow is flying directly into the storm, and that wind is battering him. But this is saying, keep flying. That crow is not giving up. He's not going and hunkering down in the ground going, oh, it's too difficult to do this. It's going, no, keep going through the resistance. When you show up as the true, confident version of you, as you are today, not who you used to be, you show up in a way that will challenge other people who have benefited from you being the old version of you. But if that's not your truth now, be you. Stand in your confidence. Know that there will be resistance, but this is saying keep going. Keep going. When you put a new boundary in place, when you show a new version of you, when you say, no, I'm not prepared to accept that behavior anymore. I'm not prepared to tolerate that thing anymore. Yes, I used to, but no, I've let that go. This is my truth now. This is who I am now. The people that benefited from you doing that before will go, oh, but no, you can't do that. That's natural. And that's a reflection on them, not you, because it will trigger something in them that they go, oh, I don't like this. This is uncomfortable. This is making me see me in a way that I don't want to be seen. That's their issue, not yours. They may throw it back at you. This card is saying, keep going, keep flying, because the more you hold that boundary, the more you fly as the truth of you, that storm's not going to last forever. Those winds aren't going to keep going and pulling out more tail feathers. That storm's going to calm down, and out the other side of that cloud is the most beautiful blue skies and sunshine and warmth and loveliness. And yes, it's worth it. But if you stop at this point, particularly having done all that preparation and released the old versions of you that you don't need anymore, if you allow yourself to be battered by the wind so that you just stop flying and you go, oh, right, okay, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay small. I'm going to stay as I was. You'll never get through the storm. You'll never move forward. And that may sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's true. There is a process that you go through when you grow, when you change, when you evolve, when you step into your confidence as the beautiful, limitless human that you are. Believe me, I've been through this process myself. I make no apology for who I am now. I am me, and some people don't like that. That's okay. That's a reflection on them, not on me. I'm just me. And I'll never apologize for that again. I used to a lot. But the process of going through it brings resistance, and that's okay. But keep flying, keep going. This card is saying, don't stop. Hold your nerve. because your truth matters. You are here on this earth in this time for a reason. You cannot fulfill that reason, that purpose, that mission that you have in this lifetime, have the impact that you're here for if you back down at this point. Because don't forget, this point doesn't come right at the beginning. It comes after you've done the preparation and you've chosen to leave behind the old bits. And then you come in and you go, right, let's brace ourselves. Let's stretch our wings out nice and firm and solid. No one's going to break us. Keep going. And out the other side, you will come through the storm and it will be beautiful blue skies and warmth and loveliness. That's what this card is inviting you into. That's your journey through this week. And it's all about coming into you and your truth and your honesty. So I hope that's helped. Please do reach out to me if you want some support with any of this, because this is exactly what I do. It's my journey into understanding and accepting my limitless self, and my mission is to help you do the same. So please do reach out if you want some help with that. Book an expansion audit. That's a really great way of doing that, starting that process. And I'll drop the link for that below this. Otherwise, I am going to send you so much love and beautiful full moon blessings for this week ahead. Do the work on yourself and you'll find you will fly through it. You will. But have confidence. Don't back down this week. Let the old bits go. And you may want to do a full moon cleansing, releasing ceremony to really release some of those this week. And if you want some help with that, again, reach out, drop me a message, let me know what you want, and I'll see how I can help you. Otherwise, I am sending you so much love this week. And just a note, you may not have seen it. I did it as a little short video the other day, last week. I have stopped doing my Wednesday wandering videos. So if you're looking for those, I've stopped them. There is something new coming. It's going to be another couple of weeks before that's ready to launch. But so my Wednesday wanderings for now have stopped. Go and check out on my shorts. You'll find the little video that explains all of that. But these weekly guidance videos are continuing. I'm not planning on stopping those. So let me know how this lands for you. Let me know how you're getting on as we go through this week. Please do leave comments. Please don't forget to like, and please do subscribe, because it really helps the channel. Take care, and I will see you soon.